Hello everyone, welcome to Matlab Tutorial. In today's session, we are going to discuss on different question and answer for all the people who are working on Matlab, few years of experience they are having, and people who want to learn more depth in Matlab. So let's start this. In this session, we are going to discuss only basic related question. We are not going to discuss any control system and any closed loop system and any AutoSAR based software, Canalizer, Canopy. We are not going to discuss. So in this part 1, we are going to cover main 3 questions. First is why Matlab? So what is the reason to use a Matlab compared to other tool or compared to conventional C, Python or Java language? So we can categorize this answer into 4 different segments. First is Matlab is providing GUI representation for all your logic. So here you can see, here I have created simple model, okay, and it's very easy, like input 1, input 2, both are coming here, we are adding, and if input is increasing more than 10, then output is going to true. So the simple logic will be get very very easy. It's easy to maintain. So in a future, if you want to change anything in a code, it will be get difficult. You have to understand the code and everything. But here you can identify respective block, get the property and update it. Second point, which is a providing Matlab side, it is a system level simulation. Okay, so here Matlab is providing basic dashboard feature. So I have prepared one small dashboard feature. We will look into that. So this is a simple feature where if both switch is on, output will be on. If any one of the switch is off, output will be off. So let's try and simulate this. Okay, so it will take a few seconds. So currently model is compiling. Right now you can see, so if input output is true, then it will glow as a green. If it is a false, then glow as a red. So you can see we have 2 buttons. Okay, so here one of the input 2 is on, but input 1 is off. So if I click on this on, okay, and here model is running step by step. So you can see this is directly glowing on. If I turn off any one of the switch here, and if you see, it is getting light is getting off. I provided simple example. You can prepare using the different types of dashboard icon and complex system also. It's really useful to prepare the logic properly and test it. So after that, if you prepare your hex file and put it into controller, so there you have to figure out only hardware related issue or maybe base software related issue. Application is properly validated and it's good. So we will go on a third section. So in the third, it's a auto generation code. So here you can see, here we can select which type of code we want to generate. So we support different types of target language compiler. So here you can see you have to select code generation. In the code generation, you have to select TLC file. So Matlab provide different types of file. You can prepare your application logic for general purpose. You can prepare your application logic for AutoSAR and every different type of thing. So here you can see these are the different types of TLC Matlab is supporting. You can use any one of this based on your need. So this is one of the advanced feature where you have to develop your logic in GUI and you will get directly auto-generated code. And the fourth point here is we are getting same environment to develop the application and test also. Here in the Matlab you can see you can use signal builder. In the signal builder you can prepare your different inputs based on system needs, when it will get on, when it will get off. You can provide a ramp up signal, and you can use Excel sheet also to prepare the different types of input signal. So this will make application more robust and more functional in a first or second iteration. So summarizing this question, we have 4 different answers. First is more graphical represented, more simulation. Second is system level simulation application which you can perform with the dashboard. Third is auto generation code which is easy to maintain, and fourth one is same environment for testing the application and development. Now next is second question. What is the difference between Simulink and Stateflow? Both are different way to implement your application algorithm. So when we use a Simulink, so consider there is a digital input signal is coming, there is a logical operation, there is a relation operation, okay, or matrix related operation. That time we used to do Simulink operation, where you can use the different types of lookup table, where temperature is getting increased, and same level you are getting few response type of system. So there most of the time we use a Simulink system. And for Stateflow, so consider the system which is providing event based driven. Okay, so if input is getting changed from this to this, certain number of output things you have to set. Okay, if input is getting changed to another state, so that also you can provide a different types of output. So Stateflow and Simulink both are the good element for preparing your application. You can choose wisely based on need, where if you want to optimize your system response and optimize your code better, you can go for Simulink, and a system which is state based driven, event based driven, so you can use chart. And the third question is here, model sample time. Okay, so what is a model sample time? Before to jump into this section, we'll see what is a solver. Okay, and for that you can open your configuration parameter setting. You can see there is a first option where it's a solver is available. Okay, so first is simulation time. Okay, so what is the simulation time? Like consider start time is 0, stop time is 10. So what is the execution time? Till your model is running, okay, from 0 to 10 second or 0 to 10 minute. So these are your execution time. Mostly in Matlab we prefer as a second. So here if you are testing in a different scenario, that stop time maybe get changed based on your scenario. If we put it here 100, so execution time for this is 100 seconds. Okay, now the second is different types of solver. Okay, so in a Matlab environment we have total 2 type of solver. First is variable step and second is a fixed step. So for variable step you can see there is a different types of method which is used to identify the different variable steps, okay, to system response. But most of the time we use a fixed sample time in automotive application development, because the issue which run the application, it's a real time. Okay, and each 10 millisecond, 100 millisecond or 200 millisecond system needs to provide output. So respective sensor or respective driver which is controlling the pin or controlling the output lamp or buzzer, it is work properly. So most of the application which we develop in automotive use fixed step as a solver. And this is the second way. Okay, so how much time you want to simple? So in the we can say it's a periodic type of system, so which is a time based periodic runnable system. Okay, so here when we put is a 0.1, so 100 millisecond. Each 100 millisecond system will provide output. Now we will use see different types of block, and if we go in a model sample, so you can see I have created one basic information, basic counter, okay, and based on sample time counter is getting increased. So if you use any time unit delay block in your application, okay, there is a one sample time written as a -1. Okay, so what is a -1? -1 can be not used for real time. Okay, so here the -1 is inherited. Okay, so for like consider your system is a run with 100 milliseconds, so it will consider as a 100 millisecond. If your system run as a 10 millisecond as a step size, okay, so it will consider as 10 millisecond. There is a different property for inherit types. Okay, I have attached that link in my video below. You can go and read all things in detail. Now end of our session, we'll take what is like a simple philosophy. First step is always hardest. Once you take a first step, okay, it will be easier everything. In my life I am doing a new thing right now, including this channel and everything. It takes lots of effort. Okay, so if you are doing new thing in your life, encourage yourself, start doing thing. After the first step, everything will become much easier, much smoother. Thanks for your support and love. Subscribe my channel for more learning. I will keep posting different types of learning in Matlab and Simulink, and part 2 for interview question and answer. Thank you. If you like the video, provide a thumbs up and share with your friend.